guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Paula, and on this platform we discuss about designer fashion, luxury and a bit of lifestyle, but in a more practical and sensible way. I was tagged, the first tag on my small channel. I feel like I've made it somehow, you know? I've made some really nice YouTube friends that I'm so grateful of, and actually being tagged, it kind of makes me feel like I'm part of something now. And I know that it sounds ridiculous, but I am a bit ridiculous, so my apologies for that. But the tag is the trends that I still love, and it was originally created by Bargain Hunting Blonde, and she's the Posh, both ladies that I've been following for a while as well. And now I have been actually tagged by Patricia KLM as well as Donna Isabella. Thank you, ladies. Oh my god, I feel, yeah, I'm just gonna kind of power through and try to be a bit more less hyper. So let's just get right into the first trend. But actually, before we get started, it would mean the world to me if you would like this video, comment even, but definitely subscribe to my channel and come back here. I post new videos every Monday and Thursday, and I think you would also like it here. So in short, about the tag, the trends that I'm still loving, it's basically old trends that are no longer it anymore, that I'm still loving, regardless if it's not the kind of mainstream trend anymore. Okay, let's start with the first trend that I'm still loving. And it is Gucci mules, or I would say mules in general, especially now that the trend is kind of on the Prada heavy thick loafers. I really feel that the mules are no longer trendy at all, but I still love them. It's like the easiest shoe ever, and the versatility with mules is, at least from my own opinion, is that you can wear them during summer when it's actually very warm because the heel is out, but you can also wear them during springtime or autumn when it's not so warm anymore because your toes are nice and warm inside. So I have the Gucci ones. It's not the classic ones. I think these are from some kind of Gucci outlet, most likely. I've actually bought these secondhand because I kind of feel bad of spending, what are they, 600 euros I think now on the Gucci mules. So when I saw them on Vestiaire in my size, I got these for a really good price. And now every time I put my foot in them, I'm like, oh my god, these probably would be worth the 600 euros even for myself. And I'm dreaming of the white one, but I'm still kind of contemplating if I should try to find a dupe for the kind of Gucci white mules. Don't know if I need to spend that much money, but regardless, mules are still, I love them, even though they're not trendy anymore. I do think that they are classic, very easy shoe, and works even here in the Nordics, so definitely a trend that I'm still loving. Secondly, let's keep with shoes, and that would have to be my Adidas Superstar sneakers. And yeah, let's just keep them back here so you don't need to see all the dirt in them. I remember when I was like, I don't know, 9 or 10 years old, so I don't know, over 20 years ago, I used to have and wear Adidas Superstar sneakers. And then I grew up and was such an adult and obviously would not wear the kids' shoes anymore. Now that I don't know if adult is the right word, but more grown up, These are so comfortable. I can walk in them for like kilometers after kilometers. They've never made any type of blister to me. It's so comfortable, and they look quite beaten up, but that's fine. They are quite many years old and they work perfectly. Maybe I should put them in the wash or something so they would look more white. But I mean, definitely this is a trend I still love. Probably not the trendiest thing, but still definitely something I'm still wearing. All right, let's move on to Louis Vuitton. A trend that I'm still loving are these massive Louis Vuitton shawls. Mine is in this beautiful kind of dark blue, royal blue. I don't know, I love this, like massive shawl. And I do remember that these were like super popular at one point. And you would kind of see these Louis Vuitton shawls left, right, and center. Everyone were wearing them, and at least the kind of things that I'm seeing right now, it is more from the point of view that the quality is really bad, and that you can kind of pull out threads and whatever. Which I believe it's true, and that's probably the case, but nevertheless, I still love this, the size of it, and the kind of subtle monogramming that this has. But anyway, I'm still all over the shawls, and I'm really wanting to buy another one. Yeah, I don't really know, would that be a smart choice, because obviously also the prices of the shawls have gone up from when I bought this some years ago. And yeah, I really love these scarves still, or shawls, and no matter what people say about the quality, I'm still gonna wear mine, and I don't really care about the threads. I mean, obviously if there's gonna be a hole somewhere in here, I will care, but I bought this to be used, and at least after all these years, I don't know, 4 years that I've had the scarf or something like that, I don't really see any big issues with it. So maybe I've just been quite lucky, or then, I don't know, maybe this one is exceptionally well made, which I don't really think. But anyway, Louis Vuitton shawls, definitely still loving the trend. Fourth trend that I'm still loving is the Neverfull trend. And this might be a bit controversy, because some might say that this trend has never gone away. Neverfull is still quite popular, but I do think that a couple of years ago, this was so hyped. Now it's become more to the phase where everyone has it and are just saying that, yeah, it's such a basic bag. No one's really actually wearing it anymore, and it's like move on from the Neverfull. There's better options, etc. And I'm here to tell you that the time of the Neverfull is not yet over, not at all. And I still really much enjoy wearing my Neverfull whenever I'm in a tote mood, and I think, at least for the purpose that I have it, it is such a classic. It will never go out of style, and I don't really, I didn't buy this back then for it to be trendy or because everyone had it. I bought it because I loved it, and at the same time, it just happened to be that everyone else loved it as well, or it seemed like it. But I think the Neverfull is still very much, I'm still loving the Neverfull, even though there is quite big of an army of people who are saying that we should move on from the Louis Vuitton Neverfull, pointing out all the issues and challenges and better alternatives that there are, but I'm still in love with mine. For my fifth and final trend that I'm still loving, I actually got some inspiration from the lovely ladies who tagged me. So Patricia and Donna Isabella, and that is a hairstyle that that was trendy at some point, but that I'm still loving. And I don't really know how else to describe it, so I'm gonna call it the Jersey Shore Snooki Poof hairstyle, and I tried to imitate it. So it's basically like just making your front hair. Oh my god, I could not be a hairdresser at all, but just kind of making a bit of a lift to the front of or on top of your head with your hair. And I remember, I don't know, maybe it was like 12 to 14 years ago when I went to bars. Everyone had this type of hairstyle, and including myself. There was a lot of hairspray going on at that time, and I have to admit that I do still feel that it looks good. And I might be alone with this opinion, but I really love it, and especially if I'm not thinking about the past year or so, but more about the normal life. Definitely if there was like a more fancier restaurant case or something like that, I would still like put my hair on the Snooki Poof. I'm sorry, I don't have a better way to describe it, but yeah, definitely I'm still rocking this hairstyle, and yeah, it is a trend that I'm still in 2021 loving. That was it. Those are the trends that I'm still loving that probably no one else is. Let me know what you thought about this video and the trends that I mentioned. And thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.